Modder Paul Hookers presents Funny Scammer Pranks live November 29, 2020.
Hi, this is Mary. I'm on the ready line.
Hi, my name's Barry Boo Hookers. How you all doing?
Hi, my name's Daniel James Wilson. I'm a preacher for the Church of ScamBaitology. Hallelujah!
Hi, this is Cosmo. I'm ready to go.
And I'm your friendly neighborhood cousin Ray. How you folks doing? Happy Sunday. How's it going, YouTube? Looks like we got quite an assembly here today. 30 people. That's nice for start. I'll just shout some names out. Ben King. We got Ismail. It's nice to see you again, Ismail. Anita. Welcome back, of course. Grove back. Welcome. Diana Roberts. Welcome back. Peter Mulder, as always. We got Paranormal. Yeah, if I can find an SSA number, I would call them Paranormal. And our friend Certified is here. We got that pesky Nightbot is back. Dolores, how you doing? Norma, my prolific chatter. Norma holds the record of chats. Oh no, actually, top chatter is Mr. Scambait now. Okay, Norma, you've been taken out of the top spot. There's no real contest. Hi, John. How you doing? Okay, it looks like I covered just about everybody. Peter Mulder, of course, and Walter Coastal. I think I recognize the name. Oh yeah, you're over on my Periscope. Okay, so I'm Buddy Zimama. Stephanie, how you doing? Awesome. Okay, I'm saying hello to everybody. One day I'm not going to be able to say hello to everybody. I just try my best. Okay, so far we've got 11 people on Twitch and Twitter, and we have 32 on Facebook. So that's pretty good. Okay, I have one number I can call. I'm going to do this as Cousin Ray, and then today I'm going to resume my video tutorial on how to use my Autobot. I've learned a lot about what I want to share on that, so, oh, okay, I have the scammer on a paintbrush, so I'm going to call that number. Anyways, the Autobot dialer is available for download. It's not hard to configure. You just need to figure out how you want to set up the SIP dialers, and I'll go into that. It's not expensive. It's real cheap. You'll be surprised. I've only spent $9 with all the flooding I've done over the past 9 months. So $9 in charges that's peanuts, if you ask me. Okay, let's make this phone call. Where's my... They better answer, too.
Thanks for calling. How may I help you?
Hi. On my computer screen, I have a message that says there's suspicious activity detected on my IP address.
I'll go ahead and check it for you, sir.
I appreciate
Just hold
it.
on. You in front of the computer?
Yeah, let me go back over. I had to turn the sound off.
All right, please do it.
Okay, let me do that real quick.
All right. And hold the line, sir. I'll get back to you.
Okay, I'm at the computer, by the way.
Okay, hold on, sir.
Okay. Hello? Did he just bail on me? The phone's still open. Hello?
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
I'll let you know what you have to do. Just hold on. Let me try to reset it from my side. Let me check if that work or not.
Okay, appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. So how it happened, sir? Which website you are on? May I know?
I was at 123 Movies. It lets you watch free movies online.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
I was trying to select a movie, and then it just bumped up and said this message.
Okay. Sir, the internet connection in your home, I believe you are connected with your home internet connection, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how many devices in total you have, may I know? Apart from this computer?
Well, if you count my iPad and my TV, I have a spare computer that my niece and nephew use when they visit. Then my
So what happened
laptop.
to that?
I would say 4 devices.
4 devices, okay. What happened is that, sir, first of all, let me tell you, it's a network security breach. If you're not aware of
Oh.
that, in technical term, it's a hijacking issue, sir. Okay?
I'm hijacked?
You
Whoa.
understand? Yes. That's why.
How?
It's one of the smart feature of your computer. Because you don't have any network security, sir. So you are just like sitting in a home without having any locks on it. So anyone can get in. That's what's happened, sir. So let's go ahead and
Okay.
check it. I'll go ahead and check it for you. I'll let you know what you can do. So on your computer keyboard, sir, in the left bottom corner, which key did you see? FN or Control?
It says CTRL. It doesn't say
Next to that?
control. It says CTRL.
Yeah, that's the Control key, sir. Next
It
to that,
doesn't. That says CTRL, not control.
then what it says? FN,
Yeah, FN.
and then
It's got the Microsoft Windows symbol.
all right. Press it and hold it down. Just the Windows key.
Okay.
While you are holding it down, press the letter R, like Robert.
Okay. R like Robert.
Yes.
Okay. Now it's asking me to type the name of a command.
Type in there H as in hotel,
H is in a hotel.
one more H as in hotel,
One more H as in hotel.
then give a space,
Space.
then type one more H like hotel.
And then another H. Okay.
Then click on OK. On the top right corner, there's a small box coming up.
Yes. It's weird.
Make
It
that
says it
box
can't
bigger.
make it bigger. What do you mean?
Yes. On the top right corner, there is a square sign, like a.
No, it's
Click on that one.
It's an X in the top right corner.
Before that X, do you see the middle one?
Oh, the square. Oh, now it's bigger. Now it's bigger. Now I can see what it says. It says it can't reach this page. Make sure the web
Right.
address is correct. Search for this site
on
on Bing and refresh the page. Which site am I supposed to search on Bing? I don't understand.
So you don't have to understand. Let me help you out. Please
Well,
try to follow my instruction.
It clearly
Can you do that?
it clearly states that I have to search for this site on Bing.
Look on the top left corner. There's a yellow question mark sign, sir. Can you click on that?
Okay. Now it's got a sub menu: restore, move,
You have to
size,
click on.
minimize,
You have to click.
maximize, close, jump to URL, and about HTML help.
Click on jump to URL.
Okay. Now it's got current URL and a bunch of weird,
Sir, in this second box,
strange
you can start typing
file.
www. Sir, can you listen to me, please? Stop
I'm
saying all those things I know. Listen
just
to me,
telling
I'll
you.
help you out.
I'm just telling you what I
In
see
the
on the
second,
screen. I'm just telling you what I
in the
see on the
second,
screen.
www
in the second box, you can start typing www.
www.
Give a dot.
Dot.
A like apple.
A like apple.
N like Nancy.
N like Nancy.
Y as Yankee.
Y as Yankee.
D as dog.
D as dog.
E like echo.
E like echo.
S like Sam.
S like Sam.
K like kilo.
K like kilo.
.com.
.com.
Make it search. Click on OK.
Okay. Okay, now it's opening up a website.
Any desk. Click on download now.
Okay, it says remote desktop software.
Yes, sir, there's a download now option.
What's AnyDesk?
That's a remote software tool, sir.
And what does it do?
It'll connect your device with our server, the rescue software.
Oh, okay. So I click on download now.
Yes.
Okay. Now
There'll be a run option coming up.
No, it says
Click on run.
it says thank you for calling AnyDesk. By downloading and using AnyDesk, you accept our license agreement. What's the license agreement? And then it wants me to click on run. And I'm clicked on
Click
run.
on run.
Now it says Microsoft help security warning. Do you want to run this software?
Click on run on that.
On run, okay. User account control.
Click on yes.
Do you
click
want
on
to
yes.
allow this app to make changes to your device? What kind of changes is it going to make?
Nothing, sir.
But
Click on
it
yes on that.
It does say, do I want to allow the app to make changes?
It'll install the app on your computer, sir. It'll provide you a
Oh,
icon for the app. That's all.
okay. Click on yes. Okay, I clicked on yes, and now it's opened up. When would you like to install this software? Name AnyDesk printers.
Click on no.
It only has install or don't install.
Click on don't install.
On don't install? Okay. Okay, now it's got this desk. Your desk can be accessed with this address.
Read me that number, please.
It's 874.
Password. Click on that.
Well, it says set password for unattended access.
Right. Click on that.
Why am I doing unattended access?
Sir, to make sure whatever other people are connected with your internet, they are not able to see whatever we are doing over here. So the password will encrypt that connection. That's
Okay.
why.
Now it's asking me, do you want to allow this app to make more changes to your device? So what kind of changes is this one going to do?
Set up a password, sir. That's all.
Oh, I see. Okay, now I have security, interactive access. It has the option for always show incoming session requests.
After that, sir, you see unattended access in bold letters. Next to that,
It's not in bold though.
next to that,
just-
it says
it's the
enable
same
unattended access. There is a checkbox before that. Click on that checkbox.
Okay, yeah, I did. Now it's wants me to set a password.
It's Sunday 123.
I can't choose my own password?
No, sir.
I'm gonna use my own password.
Then I have to hang up the call. That'll be okay.
I thought you said that this is so other people can't connect. Okay, I use Sunday 123. He hung up. The idiot hung up. They just want backdoor access. That's what it is. I'm not done with them. I can't flood them. My bot isn't working because I must have edited the script and saved the wrong one. Yeah, I did. I made a mistake. Okay, so he hung up on me. So I got to do this as Mary Shue. I'm going to flood these guys.
But I have to change my
Script.
Thank you for calling support. You're speaking with Tony. May I help you?
Hi. I have a message on my screen that says there's suspicious activity.
What were you doing on the computer, miss, before getting troubles on it? What were you doing?
I was looking for a recipe.
Looking for recipe.
Yes.
Like you searched recipe on the Google and then you got a list of website and you clicked one of the random website. That's what you did?
No, I searched for the recipe on Bing, and I got the recipes, and then I got this message. I didn't use
Well,
Google.
miss,
I used Bing. I didn't use Google.
doesn't matter, miss. Bing and Google both are the search engines. What I was
But they have-
asking you, like
but
you
they-
searched recipe.
have-
Yeah, go ahead.
They have Google and Bing have different names.
Yeah, they are the different name, but they are both of them. They are the search engines through which you search something. Forget about Google. Let's talk about Bing. So you searched recipe on the Bing, and then you got a list of recipe website or picture, and you clicked one of them, random website or the picture, right?
No, I didn't. I wasn't clicking it randomly. I was picking the ones that appealed to me. Why would I do it
All right. Can you
randomly?
read the message? Can you read the
Um,
message that you see on the computer?
Yes. It says, warning, the server is asking for your username and password. That server also reports suspicious movements distinguished on your IP address because of a spyware introduced in your PC. And then it says my information is at serious risk.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I don't know what
So,
to do.
pardon?
I don't know what to do. That's why I called. It says to call you.
I am helping you up, miss. You are speaking with the engineer. My name is Tony Blake. So
Tony
I am the
Blake?
engineer that has been, I am assigned for your repair work. I will help you get this problem taken care of. What you need to do first, look at your keyboard, miss. Have a close look at your keyboard.
Okay.
At the lower left-hand corner of your keyboard, you see there 4 square flag-shaped key, like a Windows key.
What does it look like?
4 square flag-shaped key
I don't
at the
see
lower
that.
left-hand corner.
I don't see a flag.
At the very bottom left-hand corner of your keyboard, which key do you see, miss? First of all, tell me that.
It says FN.
And right next to the FN,
It says, well, the first one's CTRL, and then FN, and then there's a key with a Microsoft Windows symbol.
okay. So you need to press and hold down the symbol, the Windows symbol. While holding down the Windows symbol, press the letter R like Robert, and then release both the keys at the same time. Do that.
Okay. Now it's
Once
got a
you do
small
that,
window. It says type the name of a program, folder, document, or internet resource, and Windows will open it for you.
is there anything already typed inside the box, or it's empty, it's blank?
It's blank.
Type all the letters in the lowercase, like I as an indigo,
I as in indigo,
E as an Edward,
E as in Edward,
S as in Sam,
S as in Sam,
K as in Kilo,
A as in K as in kilo,
what did you type there, miss? Can you read it for me?
IESK,
It should be, just remove the S and K, remove the last two letters.
okay, I did.
It should be IEXP as in Paul,
P as in Paul,
L as in Linda,
L as in Linda,
O as in Oscar,
O as in Oscar,
R as in Robert,
R as in Robert,
E as in Echo.
E as in Echo,
It should be IEXPLORE, I explore, as a one word, and then leave a blank space after that. Leave a blank space,
blank space,
and then type there www dot
www dot
A as in Apple,
A as in Apple,
N as in Nancy,
N as in Nancy,
Y as in Yankee,
Y as in Yankee,
D as in David,
D as in David,
E as in Edward,
E as in Edward,
S as in Sam,
S as in Sam,
K as in Kilo.
K as in kilo,
It's ANYDESK. Anydesk.com.
yes,
COM. Anydesk.com.
yes,
Hit OK. Push OK. Once you click on OK,
okay,
you will be able to see a new screen will come up. You will be able to see any desk. Do you see any desk there? You see any
yes,
desk?
yes, it opened up a web page. It says AnyDesk,
That is correct.
solutions,
And then?
pricing, resources,
No, miss. No,
and
not
then
that.
remote desktop software.
Click on it.
Anywhere,
Click on.
anytime, any desk.
You got it. Look at the very bottom. Do you
Connect
see
to a
there in green?
computer remotely, be it from the other end of the office or halfway around the world. Any desk
the
ensures
very bottom.
secure and reliable
very bottom.
remote
At the
desktop
very bottom.
connections for IT professionals and on-the-go individuals alike. And I need to go to the very bottom.
Yeah, not at the very bottom, miss. You will be
At
able
the
to see there in
bottom,
green.
it says
Green.
AnyDesk, solutions, features, home office. Is that what you mean?
No,
the very
miss.
bottom?
Just hold on. Hold on.
I'm holding on. I'm holding on.
That's great. Look at your computer screen. You will be able to see there in green. Free download or download now in green. You have to click on that.
Well, at the bottom, it just has the AnyDesk logo and what looks like a footer. It has
No,
copyright
not at the bottom,
2020
as I did not tell
AnyDesk
you to look at the
software
bottom. I did not
Gumba
tell you to look at the
made with
bottom. I told you to
passion.
look in the middle of your computer screen that says
Oh, in the
in green,
middle.
download now. Yeah.
In the middle of the screen, it has a dark
Uh-huh.
line that's running across the top of the footer.
Okay.
Now, if I go toward the
Mm-hmm.
top of the screen,
Mm-hmm.
it does have a green bar that says I can buy a new power license and double add-on devices for free.
No. Look at your keyboard again. Press and
Okay,
hold down the Windows logo. While holding
okay,
down the Windows logo, press the letter R like Robert, and then
okay,
release both the keys at the same time. Once you do
okay.
that, you will be
Yes,
able
I
to see
did.
the little
Now it
box.
says
What's
type
type?
the name of a program, folder, document, or internet resource, and Windows will open it for you. And it's got the I Explore AnyDesk.
Uh, click on yes. Click on OK.
I don't see
Click yes.
yes. Okay, I clicked on
Click
OK.
OK. hmm
Now it's opened up the AnyDesk website again.
And click on download now in green. Click on download now
Okay, I
in
did.
green.
Now it says thank you for downloading AnyDesk.
Very
By
good, miss. Look at the
downloading
very bottom.
and
Hold on.
using AnyDesk, you
Hold
accept
on.
our license agreement and our privacy statement.
Oh,
Please
hold on, miss.
consider
Are you able to
taking
hear
our
me?
Yes, I
Am
can
I
hear you.
audible to you?
Yes,
Okay.
you're audible. To help us make
Okay.
AnyDesk even better. If the download does not start
Once you
automatically,
are done, let me know.
please click the download link below. Then
Hmm.
it says,
Look
then
at
it
the
says,
very.
get started with AnyDesk in 3 steps.
Look at
Step
the very
number
bottom
1.
left-hand corner.
On
At the
step
very
number
bottom left-hand
1,
corner.
it has a
At the very
woman's
bottom
hand
left-hand corner.
pointing at a
At the very
laptop.
bottom left. Hold on,
And
miss.
on
Can you hear
number
me?
step, yes, I
At
can
the
hear
very bottom
you.
left-hand corner
On
of
number
your computer
2,
screen, do
she's
you see
pointing
there it
to
says
a button. And
anydesk.exe?
on
Do you
number
see
3,
anydesk.exe?
it's pointing to a green button. And at the bottom, it says, do you want to run or save AnyDesk period exe 3.50 MB from download anydesk.com? Hello?
I can hear you, miss. Look at the very bottom left-hand corner. You will be able to see anydesk.exe and run. Click on run.
But it says it can harm my computer. This type of file could harm your computer. Why does it say
Absolutely,
that?
miss. Absolutely, because these infections, they have completely infected your entire computer. Every file right now, they are corrupted. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and stop those infections first, and then we can go ahead and start the repair work. Okay?
Okay.
So,
Well, it wants me to click on run, save, or cancel. Which one should
click
I
on
click
run, miss.
on?
Click on run.
Okay. I did.
Now you will be able to see 9-digit number at the very top left-hand corner. Let me know the 9-digit number.
Well, it says user account control. Do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device?
Click yes.
AnyDesk. Verified publisher. Philandro Software Gumba.
Click on
File
yes.
origin. Hard drive on this computer. And then it wants me to click on yes or no. Which one
Click on
should I
yes.
click on? Okay, I did.
Click on yes.
Okay. And now I can see the ID that you mentioned.
Let me know the number, the 9-digit.
It's 874.
They are already connected with your network, miss, your IP address. What we need to do is we need to go ahead and first of all,
What's an IP address?
IP address is like an internet identity protocol address where every work that we do, they get stored and registered. So those unauthorized connections, they got the access of your IP address. In order to stop them, there will be some risk involved in the work, miss. So look at your computer screen. You will be able to see a new screen will come up. You will see down below. Click on I am aware of the risk and then click on accept. Click on I'm aware of the risk and then click on accept.
It says security warning. Another person would like to access your device. If you accept, this person can do anything you can do on your device. Like money, reading text messages, and emails.
Click on I'm aware of the risk and then click on accept.
Okay, I did.
Now you see there the name Tony Blake.
Yes.
Now check mark all the boxes, miss, that you see on the computer first. There are 9 boxes. Check mark.
I don't see the check boxes. It's just a bunch of gray squares.
Yeah, you have to click on all of them.
Oh. Oh, now it's blue. Okay. I did.
Now you can leave your mouse, miss. You can leave your mouse.
Okay.
What you can do, you can go ahead.
Now it says
First, you can use your keyboard to type the password Sunday123.
Okay.
Sunday123. Type Sunday123 as a password.
Okay.
And then click on apply.
Okay.
You did?
I did.
Congratulations, miss. Your computer is successfully connected to the secured server. You can sit back and relax. Let me go ahead and check the problem. Okay? Shall I go ahead now?
Yes.
All right. Give me a quick minute. So this is a message that you got on your computer, right?
Yes.
So it says the server is asking for your username and the password. Server also reports suspicious movements distinguished on your IP address because of a spyware introduced in your PC. Your information is at serious risk. There is a computer framework record missing because of some harmful malware infection.
What's a computer framework record?
The computer framework record, miss, like every computer has its unique ID. We call them the MAC ID, the MAC number. Right? Every computer has it. So this is a framework that it's talking about. There is a computer framework record that's missing because of some harmful infection.
Can you find it?
Record.
Can you find where? If it's missing, can you put it back?
Well, yeah, we will go ahead and purchase it, miss. We'll go ahead and put it in on your computer. You don't have to worry that. But first of all, let me read the complete message. Shall I?
Yes.
Thank you.
Read it. Reading
So,
is important.
pardon?
Reading is important.
Oh, thank you. So, it says call immediately to correct the issue. Do not open the web browser to make any changes for your security to avoid data loss, corrupt system files, and drivers. Okay, the harmful malware is affecting your online information and can track financial activities. Contact certified technicians at this number you already called us. All right.
What's a driver? I don't understand. It says corrupt system files and drivers.
All right. The drivers, look at your computer screen. When I click onto the system drivers there, these are the drivers, miss. Look there. These are all the drivers. See that?
Yes.
So these are all the drivers that you see on your computer screen.
Okay. But it doesn't show.
Any more questions you have?
It doesn't say corrupt though.
It doesn't say corrupt?
Well, what you just showed me, I didn't see the word corrupt.
Yeah. Oh, well, the word corrupt will not be there. But yes, you can see on a computer screen there. These are the infections that are infecting all of these services that you have for you. Yeah.
My services are infection?
No, the services are not infection, miss. The services are infected. They're getting infected. Whatever service you have on the computer, on the machine, they're getting infected. You see the IP helper is there. They're getting infected. The peer networking grouping. Also, all of these, they are at trouble.
They all said running. I don't see what you mean.
You don't see what I mean?
It didn't say infected. It just said running.
Yeah, it will be running, miss. It's running infected. It's like infected and it's running. That's the reason your computer is blocked. You getting me?
Okay.
Oh, this is a wonderful computer, miss. This computer is absolutely secure. Says no foreign connection. The system is secure.
Yeah.
There is nothing, no foreign addresses, nothing there. Your computer is good to go for another 15 long years. Wonderful computer, miss. Anything else I can help you up with? Anything else I can help you up with?
You're an idiot, Tony. And you're on my YouTube channel. You're on my YouTube channel, idiot. YouTube is laughing at you, Tony. YouTube is laughing at you.
Where is the YouTube? Yeah, I want you to show me. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I'm getting the URL. I gotta get it.
Okay. So you do this kind of work for a living?
Not yet, but eventually I will be.
Okay. All right. Well, it's not good to waste someone's time. Well, lovely speaking with you, though.
If you're a scammer, it's worth a lot.
I
also took out your number.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I took out your number. I took out your number. You're stupid, Tony. I didn't put my stream in my iframe. Okay, I hang up on. I downed their number
though. At least I did that. Okay, I'm gonna pause. I gotta get the share link and set it up on my server. My internet is really bad right now. I was upgraded to gigabit Ethernet internet, and my uplink went from 30 megabits a second down to 4. I'm furious with Comcast right now. So I had 500 down, 30 up. Now they got 1 gig down and 4 up. Thank you, Lisa. I just need to add my yeah, that dude got his time very wasted. He was an experienced scammer. I was impressed with him. He knew right away that my machine was jacked up because it had okay, there we go. Now when I do my Control Alt Y, oh come on, there it is. Hi. Hi. Yeah, he disconnected. Okay, now we're back in business. Okay.
All right, Mary. 22 minutes. And we down the number.
Okay, now we need to find another number to call. Yeah, it is good. I mean, that guy could be pretty good as a scammer if you think about it. He's just been doing it long enough. It doesn't mean he's smart. He knows the scripts in and out, left and right. Okay, I'm just browsing for numbers right now. I just want to see if there's anything. I'm going to step away for just a quick moment. I'll be right back. Okay, I just had to get my sandwich. Gonna have to eat some lunch. Okay, so there's no robocalls going around right now, so everything's gonna be private or non-common robocalls that I'll find at Tech Scammers United or through my pop-up finder. Okay, that's 31. Well, somebody replied 30 minutes ago. Let's see what they said. This is one of those endless messages. There, okay. And okay. That's too old. Okay. Just keeping up with the chat. Seen an invite. Okay, so I got to look in Discord. Someone gave me a number. Let me check my email. I got so much information to look at. Okay, so I didn't get anything in email. I can't see the message in Discord. Go back to my channel. Don't see anything there, and I don't see anything in Discord. Someone just posted something. Nope. Oh, that's outdated. make sure Red Phone did not join the Discord. Yeah, I got... Okay, now I see you. Oh, really? Okay. So, Mistress, I guess, Mistress, Mistress, you just banned the person that doxed me. So, good job. Oh, cool. Thanks, Mistress. I can use a number if you have it, or I'm checking my email as we speak. I'm going to have to run pop-up finders if I don't see any numbers, so that's just the way it is. It's Sunday, so it's typical Sundays. Okay, let me get my pop-up finder ready, and I'm checking my email right now, Mistress. Let me run this auto pop-up finder real quick. Okay. Yeah, we had a person in Discord that Googled one of my Google Voice numbers and doxed me at a website. I'm not going to give out the URL, but what doxed means is they put out personal information. What was stupid about this idiot is they were giving out an address from mine that was over 8 years old. And he thinks it's my current address. He's never going to find out where I live. And even if he does, good luck in trying to swat me. You're not going to be able to. I've already got that covered. So the person's being laughed at right now, and they'll never be able to join anything that involves me, because he didn't just dox me, he doxed 5 other people. He's a little kid who doesn't listen to his mommy. That's who it is. And literally, that's what a person who doxes someone is a child. They really are. Doxing someone is not hard. In fact, they're dumber than scammers if you think about it. They really are. He's 13 years old. His mother needs to give him a good whack on the butt. Or his daddy does. He shouldn't be allowed to use internet like that. He's off to a bad start. I mean, when I was 13, I was programming an Apple IIe or 2C in assembly language. That's healthy. It's healthy. I was reading books and going to the library. But if I was 13 today, I'd probably be trying to hack things. I wouldn't dox people though. That's not my personality. I don't do things to hurt people. I mean, and even scammers, I'm not hurting the scammers. I'm discouraging them and harassing them. That's different. Yeah, it is boring to dox if you think about it. The people who SWAT are downright criminal. I mean, they should be put away. They should do jail time for that. Because that's not funny, sending cops after people. Okay, so I'm going to run another finder. Okay, here they go. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what you should be doing when you're 13. Building a computer. Well, yeah, if they would, and it's not really smarts as much as if they were as tenacious about treating people nice as they are about being a jerk, they would become a really good person. Oh, he's from England? Oh, it's those Brits. Leave it to the Brits to do this. my My best mod is a Brit, but he's a good Brit. Don't mess with the rhubarb. You get barbed. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm running this pop-up finder while I'm having some sandwich. So see if we can get a number. Good job, mistress, for doing that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to look in my Twitter. Sometimes people send me numbers on Twitter. Okay. Nothing there. After I decide my baits are over, I'm going to be doing another demo on the Autobot configuration. I forgot to mention that. If you look in the description, I have links where you can download my Autobot. And then I was going to show you the costs that you'll run into if you use the Autobot. They're not that high. Autobot is pretty cheap to run. Okay, so the pop-up script ran. No pop-ups there. I'm gonna try that number that I just baited. Sometimes I don't down the number. Sometimes they don't answer. So I'm gonna try them again. Okay. Oh, there it is, right there. That's not the right browser. Browsers are out of order here. Okay, so I'm going to try them again. Let's see if they answered by some chance. That says busy. So I think I did take the number out. Yep. When it does a short ring like that, that means the number's down. Okay, so that number is shot. So I did down that number. Oh, almost got that caught in my throat. Joining my bot army. Cool, Shadow Hunter. Yeah, I'm probably gonna switch over to the demonstrations if I don't find a number to call. I'm looking everywhere right now. Sundays are like this, and then throw in the pandemic. You get days there was no scams. Scams support. And Hot World. Okay, this was posted 18 hours ago. Oh, it's a really long wait. Yeah, those aren't. What's even more messed up about the whole doxing is how Someone would take another's identity docs, said person, and blackmail them, and the victim would end up looking like a criminal. Yeah, I never thought of it that way. Okay, so if any of you have access to BobRTC, maybe in Discord, maybe you can find some numbers. I'm willing to try them. I've given up trying to log into BobRTC. I can't do it, and I use it very seldom anymore. Okay, Deo just sent me a number. Yeah, I'll call them, Deo. Thank you. It's called Amazon Track. Yeah, I remember Amazon Track Order. But I'm going to have to convert this over to they left a message like yesterday, because Amazon Track Order uses a fake caller. If you go like this, Amazon Track Order dot, is it US? Yeah, US. I've known about this for some time. Actually, it's, yeah, then you can do like refund or track my order. I've actually filled that out hoping they would call me. So I'm gonna try calling them.
The user you are trying to reach is unavailable.
Okay. Okay, Dale just gave me another one. He found it in BobRTC. So it's an Amazon scam. That's not a very responsive number. Yeah, Dale, oh, it rang.
Be careful. Indian scammers. Indian scammers will rob you. Leave your message at the tone. Press pound when finished.
Oh my God, Indian scammers have me! Indian scammers have me!
To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press...
Oh my God, Indian scammers have me! Indian scammers have me!
To listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. To cancel and not leave a message, press 3. To leave your message, hang up now.
Yeah, I just called the number you gave me, Dale. Someone changed the voice. Oh, they did? Okay. That's okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep up with chat and Discord at the same time. That's funny. That's funny. I love that. I once had access to okay, I got some more Bob numbers. Okay, so I'm just gonna start dialing numbers that Dale gave me. See if we can snag one. I'm just gonna play like I got a pop-up. That's all I can do.
Thank you for calling. For quality of service, this call may be recorded.
Hello, it's Aaron. How can I assist you?
Hi, I'm getting a message on my screen that says I'm having suspicious activity.
Hello?
That sounds like an American. I don't mess with American scammers, even if they are a scammer. I just don't. I had a bad occurrence once. Yeah, I've, I've, years ago, or not years ago, not long ago, I actually called a legitimate tech support scammer, or a legitimate tech support company, and tried to scam bait them. I didn't do much. I just got embarrassed.
This call is being recorded. If you do not wish to be recorded, please disconnect at this time.
Please hold while I try to connect you.
Oh, that's different. Okay, it sounded like the same IVR. Peter, I'm trying to make a call.
Peter, I was trying to call someone. That's why. I was getting ready to call Mary. So far, I'm just going down Deo's list. He copied some numbers from Bob RTC. You should be able to hear my voice. Yep. Okay, though, that number's dead, or not working. Bob RTC's numbers, a lot of them just don't work. That's why I stopped using it. I like Bob RC, don't get me wrong. It hasn't been very... funky sounding old music. Hi, I've got a message on my screen that says I have suspicious activity.
Sorry, I'm not getting it.
I have a message on my screen that says I have suspicious activity.
Okay. Is this the first time I'm calling us, or else you have called us before?
No, this is the first time. My computer's not that old.
Okay. So you have an issue with your computer?
Yes, there's a message that's taken over my browser with an urgent information.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do anything
So,
because it's in my browser. I was trying to look up a recipe.
okay, so you cannot browse anything, am I right?
No.
Okay. Are you in a speaker mode in your phone?
No, I have to wear a Bluetooth headset because I can't really hear a cell phone very good.
Okay. So can I have your first name and the last name? Before that,
Yes,
could you please stay on the line?
What do you want? Do you want my name or do you want me to just stay on the line? You said two things.
No, you just stay on the line, sir. I'll check with my technician and then I'll let you know. Please stay on the line.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here, sir. I'm here, sir. Give me a minute.
Okay, what am I waiting for?
I'm just checking with my technician, sir. Can I have your first name, please?
Yeah, my first name is Raymond. My last name's Wilson.
Okay, your first name will be Raymond and your last name will be Wilson, am I right?
Yes.
Okay, just give me a minute. Let me check. Let me transfer this call to my technician and they will help you out, okay? And it will take only a couple of minutes, so please be on the line.
Can you repeat what you just said? You said them all together in one big mix, like a strange salad.
Okay, I'm going to transfer this call to my technician, so please be on the line. It will take only a couple of minutes, okay?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
Sir, give me a minute, sir. I'm just checking with my technician.
It's been more than a minute. How long is this going to take?
Because my technician to reply for me, so I'm just checking with them.
Okay.
I just want to fix the issue, so I'm just checking with them. Please be on the line and please be patient.
But if you're asking them to fix it, you're not fixing it. They are.
I'm just a guy. No. My department is to transfer the call and we have technical department, okay? So they are the one who is going to check with the issue.
Okay. Hello? Oh, man.
I'm here, sir. I'm here.
I'm still waiting.
Yes, sir. Even I'm just checking with them. They're not responding me. Give me a moment, sir.
But it says it's urgent on the screen. I'm losing my data.
No issue, sir. They will make it, okay? They will make it.
They will make it, okay. Please, hurry.
Thank you for being patient, sir, and I'm going to transfer this call.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, hi, this is Kenton. How may I help you?
What's your name?
Kenton.
How do I spell that?
Kenton, Kenton.
Oh, Kent. Hi. I have a message on my screen that's telling me I have suspicious activities.
Sorry, what is that?
It says The server reports suspicious movements distinguished on your IP address.
How long you are facing this problem?
Well, I've been on hold for almost 8 minutes. Are you going to be able to help?
Okay, what is the computer you are using? It's a Windows or Mac computer?
It's a Windows computer, a laptop.
Okay. Can you able to close that message or still it's opening?
What?
Is it possible to close that message?
It won't let me. It won't close. I can't.
Okay, please wait.
Okay, I can wait.
Okay, in order to check what is the problem, we need to remotely access your computer screen. Is that okay for you?
Yeah, that'd be fine. I just need to get it fixed. It seems pretty
Okay,
serious.
can you please go online?
How? I can't do anything.
Can you able to access any browser like Google Chrome or Internet Explorer?
Well, I use Microsoft Edge.
Yes, please open that.
It is open, and it's got a message that says I have suspicious movements. I can't do anything.
Can you please, is it possible to minimize that?
No, it won't let me. I try, and it just beeps at me.
Okay, look at your keyboard.
Okay. I'm looking at my keyboard.
Do you have a Windows key?
What's it look like?
It's like a 4 flag symbol.
I don't see any flags. They all say letters or numbers.
In left bottom corner, what is the icon you see there?
CTRL.
Next to that?
FN.
Next to that?
It's a Microsoft Windows symbol.
Yes, that is the one we need. Just press and hold that key and then tap letter D.
B as in boy? Or
No,
D as
D.
in dog.
Yeah, D as in dog.
Okay, I did.
Now what do you see there?
I see the message that's telling me I have suspicious activity.
Okay, still you see the same message. Okay, can you able to see the taskbar in bottom of the screen?
What do you mean? What's it? Oh, you mean the black bar? Yeah. Yes.
Just place the mouse over there and then right click.
Okay. It's got toolbar.
Once you right click,
show task view
yeah,
button.
in that can you able to
show
see the
people
taskbar?
in the taskbar. Show Windows Ink
Yeah.
workspace button.
Open taskbar.
Show touch keyboard button.
So open taskbar.
Cascade windows. Show windows stacked. Show windows side by side. And show the
Yeah,
desktop.
do you see the task manager?
It's got lock the taskbar and taskbar settings and task manager.
Yeah, open task manager.
Okay, it's open.
And then under the apps, can you able to see Microsoft Edge?
No.
What do you see there?
It says anti-malware services executable. Application frame host. Bonjour service. CC leaner. client server runtime process, and then another client server runtime process, and then com surrogate, and then Cortana, and CRSS, and CTF loader. It's got lots. It's got desktop window manager, desktop device association framework, event command line utility.
Okay, do you see the option PC cleaner?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I do see it.
Right click PC cleaner,
Okay.
and then do you see the option end task?
Yeah, it says end task, provide feedback.
Yes, click on end task.
Okay. I did, and it disappeared.
Yeah, okay. Still you see that message?
Well, it disappeared. Yeah, I still see the message.
Okay, try to scroll down and check whether do you see a Microsoft Edge browser.
Okay. I don't see anything. It says Microsoft OneDrive.
Okay, what else?
I see
If you see
Microsoft
any
OneDrive.
icon like E,
No, I don't.
okay, can you please try to close all the options like you did earlier? Just select all the options one by one and click end task.
Just keep ending tasking everything?
Yes.
Okay, I'm doing that right now.
Okay.
Well, some of them say access denied.
Yeah, okay, just leave that one and then do the remaining things.
Okay, I'm doing it. There's a lot of them.
You just have to close the apps only, okay? Not the background process.
Oh, I'm doing everything. You said do them all.
Yes, not the background process. There is two options. One is apps and another one is background process, okay?
Okay, just the apps only. Okay,
Yes.
I have all the apps. All the apps are closed.
And do you still see that message?
Cortana, yeah, I do. Cortana won't go away. I can't close Cortana. So what do you want me to do?
Okay, look at your keyboard.
Okay, the keyboard.
In left bottom corner, do you see a Windows key?
No, it says CTRL.
Yeah. The third key, can you see the Windows key?
Yes.
Press and hold that key and then tap the letter R as in Robert.
Okay. Okay, I did.
Do you see a small run window?
Yeah, it's asking
In
me
left
to type
bottom
the
corner.
name. Wants me to type the
Yeah,
name
in
of
that
the
can you please
command.
type www dot
Okay, www
www.
support support
support
dot M as in Michael, E as in Edward, me.
Okay.
Then hit OK.
Okay, now it's opened up a web page. Secure by log me in. Rescue.
Yes, it is asking for a 6-digit code, right?
Yeah, it says enter your 6-digit code. The Okay, I did. Now it says, what do you want to do with support dash log me and
You have to hit
rescue,
run.
244 MB from launch secure logmeandrescue.com. And it's asking me if I should
You
click
have
on
to
run
open the
or
downloaded file.
run or save. Do you want me to run it or
Hit
save
run.
it?
Hit run. Hit run.
Okay. Is there any way I can get your phone number in case I have to call you back?
Yes, sir. I will give that. Okay. First, we need
What's
to
your
fix
phone-
this. Once we
What's your phone
fix
number?
all the
What's-
problems, and then I'll.
What's your phone number?
It's. Can you hear me? Away, okay.
Okay. Well, I've had people promise that before and they never did. So that's why I asked you
So
for
I
it.
can completely understand. Not to worry, I have your number, okay? I have your details. In case we got disconnected, I will call you back.
Yeah, but I get people that never call me back.
It won't happen
So
again, sir. I'm really sorry for that, okay?
Open file, security warning. Do you want to run this file?
Yes, hit run.
Okay. Now it says connecting. Now it's got
No.
user account control.
Press OK for
UAC
that.
is enabled on this PC.
Press OK.
Okay.
And then hit yes.
Now it's asking me if I want it to let it make changes to my device.
Yes, hit yes.
Okay.
You are connecting with me. Now you will get one more final prompt. You have to press OK for that.
It says Kenton would like to perform one or more actions. That prompt?
Yes, hit OK.
Okay.
Yes, so now I can see your computer screen.
Yes. See, I tried doing that and it keeps coming back. That's what was wrong.
Yes, so I just close it temporarily, okay? Let me go ahead and check your computer. What happens, okay?
Okay. See, it keeps coming
Do you
back.
see that it still keep on coming back? Let me
Right.
check what is that.
Okay. Where are you located, Kent?
So we are located in Tampa, Florida, okay?
In Florida?
Yes. It seems that there is some suspicious activity catching your computer. That is the reason it keep on getting that message.
Which city in Florida are you located?
Tampa.
Tampa, Florida.
Yeah. So you can hang up the phone call and continue chat with me through this chat window, okay? I will help you to fix the problem.
That makes me nervous. I don't. If you're going to be connected to my computer, I need to talk to you because I have information on this system, like my banking information, and I want to be assured that you're not going to take advantage of me.
Yes, sir, I can understand, but we can't able to keep on call for a long time. Okay, let me try to do my best, okay?
But I need to talk to you if you're going to do this, because I've been ripped off before, and I don't want to get ripped off again.
Okay.
So are you going to watch the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Kansas City Chiefs today? It's a big game.
Yes, sir, I can understand, but we're on work, so can't able to do that.
You don't watch football?
No, sir.
Well, when you have free time, do you visit the Devil's Post pile? I heard that's a fascinating monument in Florida. Everybody goes to that.
But I'm new to that, okay?
What's a runtime broker?
Already I told you that there is some suspicious activity running on your computer. It's because due to some online threats. So I'm trying to block that, okay?
Can you fix it?
Yes, and can you able to see that it keep on coming back?
Yes.
It took some time. That is the reason
I was hoping
I
you
want
could
you
fix
to
it.
hang up the call and continue chat with me. Okay, please stay online.
No. I'm going to talk to you.
Okay, no issues. Please stay online. Okay.
I don't know you, so I don't trust you to just work on my computer without staying on the phone with me. I don't know how many people you do that with, but that's kind of questionable that you want to stay connected without talking to me.
Okay, let me check. Is there any issues in your computer which keep on getting the error message? Let me check.
Okay. What's the event viewer?
It will
What's
explain the
event viewer?
events work. Yes, sir. This is the console to see whether what is the error or occurred in your computer.
Okay.
Let me check that. It will take some time to load. If there is any error in your computer, so we have to fix that using some manual tool. Okay.
Okay.
And Before starting the process, I will explain that if there is any problems or there is any need to fix the problem using a technician tool, there will be a charge. Okay, we have to
How much?
pay for that to fix the problem.
How
So
much?
if you are okay, I will do that.
How much?
Hello.
How much money?
Yeah,
I'm
it
asking
will
you,
be
not
around
how-
$99.99 with 1 year support for that.
Okay, yeah, no, I can pay that, but I'd like you to show me what's wrong.
Yeah, okay. You have to be patient with the call, okay? Because it's not
I'm
an easy
patient.
process, it will take some time.
Okay. Hello? Can't. Hello?
Sir, I am here on call, okay? I'm here with you on call. Please be patient.
Don't put me on mute. It makes me nervous. Makes me think you hung up.
Not to worry, sir. You can see your computer screen, okay? Whatever I'm doing in your computer, you can just see that, okay? In case if you feel
Yeah,
not
but-
comfortable or if you think I'm doing anything wrong, you can just close the session, okay? It's completely a
want you to
transparent
stay-
session, so no need to worry.
No, you stay on the phone. I have banking files on my computer. I need to keep an eye out for my own safety.
Yes,
You're
sir.
just a
That is the reason
you're-
I keep on your call, okay?
You're just a support technician. You're not anybody that I can be faithfully rely on other than to do the limited things that you do. I can't just sit
Yeah,
and
I
let
can.
you have at it with my data. Come on.
Yes, sir. I can understand. I completely understand, okay? That is the reason I keep you on the call, okay?
Right. You need to stay in touch with me. And don't put me
Yes,
on
sure.
mute.
Yes, sir, for sure.
So what's the weather like in Tampa, Florida today?
Hello?
I asked you what the weather is like in Florida today.
Yes, so it's mostly sunny weather.
Mostly sunny.
Yes.
Why did you say that you're in Tampa, Florida, when you're not?
So we are headquartered, okay? We are headquartered in Tampa, Florida.
But you're not in Tampa, Florida.
Yes, sir. I'm working outside Tampa, Florida, okay? I'm not in Tampa, Florida. I'm headquartered in Tampa, Florida.
No, you're not. You're in India. I can tell.
Yes, sir. That's what I said. I'm outside of Tampa, Florida, okay?
No, I'm showing you where you're located.
Yes.
Trying to run something. I have your IP address, Kent. You're not in Florida. You're in India. And you started a YouTube channel. You're right here, see? Kent, you're on YouTube. You're on YouTube. You're on YouTube. You're on YouTube. He hung up. He ran that JRT and it fouled up my my nanocore never mind. I got him anyway. 33 minutes of his time wasn't bad. He was a pretty capable scammer. He knew what he was doing. I only call it a scam because he said he was in Florida, but he was really in India.
All right, 33 minutes. So technically he was a scammer because he said he was in Florida, but he wasn't. So that's not the definition of a scammer, but is one of the symptoms of a scammer. I mean, yeah, I have, I have busted and wasted. What I like to do to them is wasted, and then, what did I, oh, the volume's still off. I have to take the volume off because the pop-ups make loud noises. And then see, they can hear that and see that on their side. And then that's not, I'm going to delete that shortcut. The busted. And then I have scammer heads that I pop up. And then one of the first ones I've ever made was the text scammer detected pop-up. So I sound like Andre the Giant.
Now I'm Cousin Ray again. Sorry. Yeah, busted and wasted go back to the very beginning of my channel. I was in his Cosmo, and my Cosmo through this voice changer isn't the Cosmo that I use to record that.
Wasted! Busted! But it's close.
Oh, man. What a day. This is a weird day. It is a weird day. Okay, let's take a look. I'm looking in Discord. Okay, well, my team on Discord is trying to scan that IP address to see if there's vulnerabilities. Okay, well, I think we're done with scams. Let me check. GPS met me as when we were kids and I had a deep voice. That's 41 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. That's a weird posting. Hold on. I don't. It said Amazon. Let me try this guy. I'll try him again. I don't know if I've tried him yet. Or them, doesn't it? It could be a girl. I also have this sound effect. I have
www dot.
And type, and then typer's busted.
Oh no, typer's busted again.
I have the hallelujah, which you've seen. I don't do this one very much.
Dang, got busted again.
I used to do that if I got caught by a scammer. I try to do it if I do.
Did you send it to me in my email, or how did you give me the link, SDA? I'm looking in my Discord. My Discord is really cluttered, and I don't see anything new. Which, did you send the link in Discord? Oh, it's on Pastebin. Do I have a Pastebin folder? I don't see. Wow, I didn't notice that. Suspicious site, no more robo. Wow, that's an interesting. Is that what you're referring to? The search for suspicious site, no more robo. I never tried that search before. That's producing numbers right now. Oh, that's news. Thanks for, is that what you? Yeah, I did. Thank you, SDAF. That's awesome. Let me set up my, I'm going to set up my, I have a folder with all the links. I'm going to put that in my folder. You might have just cured the Sunday blues for ScamBaiters. At least for my ScamBaiting channel. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so change it to 24 hours. I gotta redo it. Hold on. Delete. Okay, so I'm gonna be listening to these real quick.
Hello, this is an automated call from Amazon. We have identified some suspicious activity on your Amazon account. So, we have strongly restricted doing any financial activity on your Amazon account until and unless this concern will fixed. Please press 1 to talk to Amazon customer support. Thank you.
Thanks for the call. Configure your number's voice URL to change this message. Let us know if we can help you in any way during your development.
Okay. I just click. It's very similar to my other normal.
Dear customer, this is Molly from Amazon. We received one suspicious incoming charge of $729 in your Amazon account from Dayton, Ohio. For dispute on this charge, press 1 to connect with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this opens up a whole new range of
Dear
stuff.
customer, this is Olivia from Apple Support. We have found some suspicious activities in your iCloud account, that your iCloud account has been breached.
And if I get this call, I'm going to tell them I use iCloud, but it's on my Windows computer. This is busy. I do have a Macintosh virtual machine I can use too. Okay, well, I'm going down the list of numbers that search pulls up, and so far they've fallen short, but that doesn't mean that that search is going to produce more calls for me during the week. That's really good. I'm impressed. Okay, that's almost all of them. 1650. When you get listings like this, that means robocalls went out. That's what those are. None of them are coming up. Okay, I'll keep an eye on it. I tried all the numbers. None of them rang, so. No, Walter, I don't have, that's the only problem with my Mac. I don't have anything that would run on Mac or even Linux. Because all of my programs run off of an auto AT. On Linux, I can give them, I might be able to make them work on, if Mac can open, what am I trying to think? What is that called? When I'm streaming, my brain isn't. There's a program that you can run in Linux if you want to run Windows programs. Anybody recall that? It's called not Onion. Yeah, Wine.
If Mac, let's see, if Mac OS can run Wine, then I could do it. Wine for Mac OS. Yeah, looks like they do. Yeah, there's possibility I could, Walter, through the Wine HQ emulator. Yeah, I sounded crazy trying to figure out what I was saying. I think well, hold on. Okay, he's got some more numbers that I can try. Well, no, that came out as pictures. Oh, Cash App support. No more robo. Site nomorobo.com. Yeah, there's plenty of Cash App supply. Let me add that to my arsenal. 24 hours. Yeah, that doesn't produce anything right now. Okay. Well, I don't. Let me go through my standard searches. I honestly don't know why. Well, I think I know why they don't do much scam baiting on the weekend. It's because people are at home and they might raise suspicion with each other if they did. Yahoo image search. Okay. Send that link and I'll look at it, Green. If I don't find something soon, I'm just going to switch over to my Autobot demo, and then let me try this again. Yeah, those are too old. Okay, so I'm looking at the Yahoo search. Yeah, see, those are ones that are hard to do. I mean, they're doable, but just because they're running an ad doesn't mean they're a scam. I mean, there's a high probability they're a scam, but I like to have evidence before I call. Well, I imagine they could be. I'm not saying they aren't. I'm just, if you look at my stream, there's a reason why I put an ID on my stream, number 387, November 29th. I'm waiting for the day when a scammer tries to sue me. I have a record on YouTube I can pull back, and in every one of them I have a fake pop-up to back me up. So that's why I'm very careful who I call. It's not that I don't want to call them, it's just that I have to have a backup. Especially if you think about it, if ever I do get really super popular, I will be bait for a lot of stuff like that. So that's my recommend for any ScamBaiter out there. The only reason is Bob RTC came under fire for a ridiculous lawsuit that some scammer was able to pull up, and it tangled him up. So just trying to be careful and prepared. But no, SDAF, I appreciate those links. I think I'm going to switch over now. I don't have to reboot or anything to do this. I'm going to switch over to the demonstration of my Autobot Flutter. It's not going to be very long, but I'll be able to just give you a little more info on how to configure it. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely glad to see that, sir. Okay, if you look in my live stream description, you'll see there's download links for the Autobot Flutter. The only requirement that I have is that you be a basic member of my channel to do it, because if you want to use the Autobot Flutter, you're going to end up needing access to alternate scripts and things like that. And it's more of a way for me to keep tabs on who's downloading my Autobot Flutter. There's a lot of responsibility that goes in with flooding that you just need to understand. A lot of responsibility, but you'll find the links down here. Oh, it's not ScamBaits. That's worded wrong. You can download the Flutter. You can download the Flutter and use it personally, but if you want to be part of my ScamBait squad, you have to be, if you want to be part of my Autobot army in the spring, you have to subscribe to the ScamBait squad. The reason for that is my team is building something very similar to Bob RTC to be used with my Autobot, and there are some costs associated with it. Yeah, Morgan, you're already part. So what you can do is just click on this download my, it's a web page. And what it does is it shows you two basic links, a master dialer and an Autobot flutter zip. Just click on the join button. It's on my stream. There's a join button. And I have 4 different membership levels. You just need the basic membership to be able to download the Flutter. Anyways, back to that link. It'll take you to the master dialer zip, and then in Morgan, I need you to email me when you're ready because I have to send you the password to unlock the zip. So it's what did I put that? I really should be putting my email in there. I'm still working on this HTML, so I'm gonna type it out. If you download the bot, email, and I will email back the unlock password. And for you people on Twitch, if you're a subscriber, I'm still learning how subscriptions work on Twitch. That's the base requirement for you to get the Autobot if you want to download it. I encourage people to use this Autobot because it's not the same type of flutter that you might see Malcolm Merlin use or the other folks. It's more of a micro flutter. Let me show you exactly what it does. It doesn't do like 200 calls every second. This one just harasses them, slowly harasses them until they finally disconnect their number. It's perfect in today's world where COVID or where the pandemic is making the scammers work in small groups. I can down a scammer number within 3 minutes with just 5 robots. I'm going to give you a demonstration here in a second. I got to open up OneNote real quick. In today's demo, I'm going to show you how inexpensive it is to run the Autobot. To give you an idea, I spent $9, it's $15 over 9 months, and I was able to. I've only been logging my calls since September. From September 14th to today's date, I've roughly botted 14,710 scammers, screaming at them with 83 plus sound effects. And I'm going to show you what the calls costed me. It wasn't much. So I'm going to go to my VoIP.ms account. I'm going to log in. And I'm going to get a call detail record from September. Let's go to September. And did I say 9th? September 14th to today. So if I tally that up, I'll do 100 entries. Okay, here's a table. Like this bot call costed me 0.002 cents to make that bot call. It's real cheap. For the period that I'm talking, I spent $22 to do it. I done a lot of botting though. So you can run the bot and kill a scammer, and I think the cost is probably half of a penny. I mean, it's really cheap. That's cool, mistress. You'll have a blast. So now I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to demonstrate the bot. I'm going to have it call me. That OneNote. Whenever I try to select the number, it mangles the number. I'm using OneNote now for some of my stuff. Okay, so I'm going to have it call me. I can't reveal my phone number, so I'm going to take the bot partially off screen. And this is what a scammer hears when my bot calls them. Okay, so here I am. I'm a scammer. I'm happy-go-lucky. I'm waiting for phone calls to come in from our pop-up. I'm gonna make some money. I'm gonna make some money. Oh, I can't use bot number one. Bot number one needs to be rebooted. Hold on. I'll do bot number two. Okay, so anyways, there I am, and I'm in Nagaland, or I'm in West Bengal, Kolkata. I'm VJ the scammer. Microsoft Technical Support, my name is VJ. How may I help you?
You is a scammer, and you're gonna go to hell.
What? Don't call me. So I hang up. Okay, let's make some money. Oh, in the money. Oh, it's money, 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 money. Microsoft Technical Support. How may I help you?
These are lies. I tell you lies.
I want some water.
And then it hangs up. And the next thing I know, oh, this is what the scammers actually do. Hello? Hello? Stop calling me! Stop calling me! Boss, someone's calling and playing animal sounds. Mother chod. Hello? Hello? Hello?
I don't like your jerk off name. I don't like your jerk off face. I don't like your jerk off behavior, and I don't like you. Jerk off.
Okay, so by then, now that was just me answering. When I'm not streaming, on some social security scammers, I'll sometimes run 15 of these suckers. And I tell you, they do not like it. Average time to take out a tech support pop-up, anymore, if they know about my robot, they will disconnect the number before they even get 4 calls. They'll say, oh, geez, that asshole is doing his bot on us again. So they'll pull their ad and pull their number. It's like game over, okay? There was one scammer. It wasn't so much the scammer I was after. It was after the advertiser. They ran a link that would promote the pop-ups of several scammers. And 9 months ago, I introduced my bot. They were my first victim. And I literally went into a bot war with them. I would start my bot, and then I would recheck the pop-up, and they would change the number. So I'd bot the number until it was dead, get the new number, and bot that number. That went on for 7 hours. They changed their number 35 times. And then after I spanked them like that for a couple weeks, they have not advertised on that link to this very day. So I killed the advertiser. Oh, it was great. On another occasion, I had a Social Security scammer, and this one's really cool. I ran the bot with like 14 bots or 13 bots. When I did the 14th one, it would say all circuits are busy. And so that puts a big grin on my face, because that means 13 calls plus whatever ones they did have going could theoretically tie up their lines. Well, ultimately, it turned out they had 15 lines. And so I bot minute after minute. They weren't tracking the caller ID. So after about 30 minutes of continuous 15 calls over and over, I decided I'm not going to just play funny sounds. I'm just going to scream and laugh at them. And those poor souls went through 7 hours of phone calls of screaming at them. It got so bad because around hour 5, I just went to check on the bot. I took a bot down and called them, and the scammer begged me to not hang up. And I said, why? He says, I want to know how you do this. And I said, why would I tell you? And he goes, because I hate this job. I want to do what you're doing. And so I said, okay, well, call me back when you're not working. Anyways, I worked with him to help him basically get a better job, kind of. I don't know what happened to him, but he told me those poor, I won't call them poor, but those scammers literally were at their desk, because that's all they have is a desk and a phone. They would hear it ring, they had a headset, they'd hit answer, and then take the phone off to let it scream, and then they'd put the headset back on and wait for the next call. He said that they could not leave the job. They could, if they didn't answer, they would lose their job. So I put them through hell for 7 hours. Oh yeah, he said there were people, some were crying, he said. No, it was that bad. Anyways, that's what my bot can do. It's to be reckoned with. It's not designed to take out PBXs. It's not like a 200 calls per minute true call flutter. What it is, it's a harassment machine. With those sound effects, I mean, geez, I mean the sound effects pack alone, I just sometimes will sit and just play them because some of them are extremely funny. They're in the VM folder. There's a folder called script, and then there's loops and SFX, and all you have to do is drag an MP3 file in, and the Autobot will automatically enumerate it and use it as one of its random effects. So I got everything like bruh. This one's a funny one. It's like, bruh, 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 bruh. No, it's not too loud. This is one of my favorites.
You are a bench or scammer.
So some of them are just funny, and then there's these, like evil laugh. I put everything under the kitchen sink. I even have movie scenes. Wizard of Oz.
You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of collision.
Half that crap, some of that stuff they do recognize. Really bad, annoying ones like an ox. It's got everything. And really funny ones, like I like this one a lot. This is from Spider-Man. And then this is from the Three Amigos.
Dirt-eating piece of slime, you scum-sucking pig, you son of a motherless goat dirt.
So if you download the bot, you can add whatever you want to it. I'm going to explain the Autobot army here in a minute. I have this. I don't even know what it's saying. Apparently it's an insult. So if you look up Hindi soundboard, I think Skeleton Siski has one. You can grab all the insults and send those to the scammer. There's no limit. I mean, this is great. But anyways, back to the billing. It really doesn't cost that much to run. I use VoIP.ms for my call SIP provider because, like I said, if they're 800 numbers, look at the charge is free. Okay, I get charged only if it's a domestic number. See that one there? But I got charged 0.003, so it's cheap as heck. So you could run the bot and only do 800 numbers and you won't ever really get charged. And 800 numbers do constitute a great number of the pop-ups. But if you're like me, I like to pick on results for the Social Security scammers, and they're mostly always going to be a toll fee, a toll. Okay, so that's basically how this personal Autobot works if you want to download it. In a minute, I'm going to show you how you configure it. It's real easy. But just briefly, in the spring, my team is setting up a PBX auto dialer, much like Bob RTC, and it's dedicated to my Autobot. So when that happens, I'm not sure, you'll either be able to use the existing Autobot or download a new one. It's going to use it will use our Autobot server to do all the dialing. So once that happens, that type of participation is going to be a whole different level. I'll be on a live stream, and I'll have a much bigger version, more complex version of my Flood-O-Matic. And anybody who's part of the ScamBait Squad member group, who's part of the Autobot army, when they turn their machine on and get ready for calls, this form is going to query a server and light up, so I'll know that you've launched your virtual machine and are ready to take part in a massive call flood. Over time, as I get more members who join that group and download the bot, and as that pandemic finally goes away, we're going to be able to bot hopefully large call centers, and we might have dedicated streams to where we all just team up and have like 200 people maybe running the bot. And see, the reason why it works is I'm distributing the power out to the local desktop. I don't have to build this massive server, but it's really not all that. It's also to give you a chance to be a part of a big effort to literally slam a PBX so hard that they unplug it to keep it from locking up on them. That's what I want to do. So it'll be like we're all fighting as a team on that live stream. And when we finally get it down, I'll have something even more ambitious than this. It'll sound like the second coming of Christ when we beat them. That'll be the sound, kind of like that. I mean, I don't know what that sounds like, but I can imagine all the trumpets and crap. And there'll be graphics saying, "We did it! They are down!" Now, I have done that. I've worked with another YouTuber. He used the asterisk flutter, and I used my basic call botter, and we hammered an airline scammer. And over the course of about 45 minutes, we burned them through about $200 worth of phone charges. So that's the other thing about call flooding. When we start doing that, I'm going to have a dollar sign of how much money the scammer's spending on us. And that's going to be cool. So I can guarantee when we flood a number using that beast, I'm going to have it triple verified that they are really the scammer. We're not going to flood Kroger grocery store, so that kind of thing. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to suspend my virtual machines, and I'm going to show you how you configure the Autobot. Just takes a bit for the thing to suspend. Ever since I got so much running, I get these crazy end tasks. I have to go back in and let me get my search back. Ever since I've built my Flutter, I have terrorized a crap load of scammers. 1,000 or 1,400 and what is it? Let me get that out of the way. I've only been keeping a record since September, and it was 14,700. That's September, October, November. So multiply that by 3 is probably what I averaged. So 15,000 times 3. I've probably terrorized 45,000 scammers to date with my Autobot. Okay, so I'm going to now open up a special dialer that I started with. Master dialer. Okay, so when you download the Autobot master dialer and bring it into VMware Workstation, it's going to look like this. Okay. Let me minimize everything. You're going to bring it into VMware Workstation, and you're going to want to put it into a folder structure that's similar to what I have here. A lot of folks will have their virtual machines under Documents in VMware Virtual Machines. I do mine differently. I have a Drive X, and I have a folder called VM. Well, wherever you put your virtual machines, create a call flood folder, and you'll eventually have a structure that looks like this. You'll have master dialer, and then you'll have these other folders, dialer under 1 all the way through dialer 20. And then you have a folder called scripts. Publish is what I'm using to publish the software. So what I've done is I've created a new call Flutter folder that only has master dialer and scripts. So those 2 files that you download, I'm going to show you what they look like. So I'm going to go over to the publish folder. It's under call flood. Okay, so there's 2 zip files that you download from that link. One's called Autobot Flutter. One's called master dialer script. You double click it, or use right click, 7-zip, and extract, however you want to do it. You double click it, and you're going to see what's in the archive. In the master dialer, there's a master dialer folder, and what you want to do is create a call flood folder and just drag it in. It's going to prompt you for a password, which I will give you in an email. I'll verify that you are in my YouTube membership, or you have a Twitch membership. I'll then send you the password that will allow you to decompress that folder. So when you do that, you're going to get a master dialer folder. And then the next thing you want to do is open up the Autobot Flutter zip. And what you're going to see in that one is a scripts folder and then 2 executables. One's called AutoIT v3 Setup, and one's called Mouse Locator. You're going to want to drag scripts into the folder. You'll be prompted for the password. And then AutoIT v3, you want to run that. And then you want to do Mouse Locator. And the reason why you want Mouse Locator is the day's going to come when your Autobot may not work because Chrome, or because the Dictation IO website may move the clear button. You're going to have to go into AutoIT and change the coordinates. But that's the other reason why I want you to be a member, because my memberships are designed for me to do ongoing one-to-one interaction with you. So if you're having trouble with an Autobot not running, I'll give you the tips on what to do to get it running. The mouse locator is really handy. It's pretty self-explanatory. My mouse is at 0, is at 00. It knows where you are on other monitors. I'm at 5758, I'm at 32. It's very handy when you need to use it. So once you have Master Dialer there, you're going to go into VMware Workstation and you're going to open it by browsing to Master Dialer and double clicking Master Dialer VMX. Okay, so let me take a quick sip of tea here. Okay, so you've downloaded Master Dialer. And now what you need to do, you need to edit the virtual machine settings. And you need to go to the Options tab and the Shared folder. And you have to alter this path. I have it pre-programmed to share to the path that I'm using. So what you need to do is open up Explorer and browse to the Flutter folder that you're using, and then copy the path. And you're going to go into Properties and paste it in. Okay. Once you do that, you hit OK and apply, then power up the Master Dialer. This is the only time you're ever going to power up Master Dialer. Actually, that's not necessarily true. Master Dialer is never used. It's a template for Dialer 1 through Dialer 20. You have to boot it up on your machine the first time because VMware is going to install something special that's related to your motherboard or your CPU. And then it's going to reboot the Master Dialer. So I'm just going to simulate that here. If you have questions, don't be afraid to just pop in the chat and say something. I'll interrupt what I'm saying to answer a question. So Master Dialer is the main virtual machine. The features here that you may want to know about, when you clone this virtual machine, you're going to see the same crap on Dialer 1, Dialer 2, Dialer 3. But basically, the main programs here are Dialbot and Watchdog. You're going to see other weird, like sip.bat. I'll explain those down the road. Call timer is really important. Call timer is what you use to determine how long the bot should wait before it starts listening for a scammer voice. So that's why I made call timer there. The sound and voice and NIR commands, these are preparing your bot to eventually work with the Autobot Army server. FTP is important. And then I have voice meter, and this VLC pause is a big deal. As you start to use the Autobot, I'm going to show you when you might have to make changes to it, because scammers, if they find out, if you bought a Roku scammer, there's an example. If you bought a Roku scammer, you're only going to be able to call them maybe 5 or 6 times before they start making you press 1 before you can get a scammer. Sometimes it's like that right away. But with certain, I had one Roku scammer. For 4 or 5 calls, I could call them, play my sound effect. Then all of a sudden it wanted me to press 1. So I botted them with that for 4 to 5 calls. Then I had to press a different number, so I had to use a different dialer. And then 5 more calls later, I had to put the last 2 digits of my caller ID. Well, I have a script for that. So that's an example of what it's like to bot some scammers. They hear your bot. They're not going to just sit there and disconnect their number. They might introduce a CAPTCHA command or some kind of other weird thing like dial 9 or a random number like 62. And if you want to continue botting that scammer, you have to replace this dial bot with another one, and I make it real easy to do, but you're going to have to learn a little bit about auto IT scripting. So back to where we were, you need to download the master dialer to your folder, make a change to it's under settings. You're going to make a change to the shared folder. Make sure it's to the right folder. What that does, by the way, it puts a drive Z on the machine that gives them access to the scripts folder, which is over here in your scripts folder on your VM folder. That's very important that the virtual machines have access to that folder. So once you've booted up the master dialer, it's going to install something and restart. Then you're going to shut it down. Okay. A note about these virtual machines. These virtual machines are running a really thin version of Windows 7 32-bit. I've customized them to have the smallest footprint possible. And they only require 512 megs of RAM. The actual space is about 10 gigabytes per virtual machine. So just keep that in mind when you start cloning them. You're using up 10 gigs of space per machine. After you've shut down the master dialer, you want to go to VM, manage, clean up disks, and clean the disk up, because you want to make it as absolutely optimized, and then go to edit virtual machine, and then go to hard disk and tell it to defrag. Should go pretty quick, and compact. Once you've done that, you are now ready to start creating the dialers that you want to do. So I'm going to give you a little bit of tips on dialers. Mistress, I think you're getting an i9 9900K processor. That's what I have. I'm going to show you my processor. Yeah, so Mr. ScamBait's getting the same CPU that I have. That's a really good CPU for doing the bot, but you can do the bot with a slower CPU. I have an i9 9900K with 64 gig of RAM. So with that in mind, I can literally run 20 dialing bots, and my CPU is usually around 70 to 80% used up. When you run your bot, you're going to want to have your task manager open so that you can keep an eye on its CPU usage. And if your motherboard utility comes with a temperature monitor, you want to use it. I use Asus, and it has it's usually right there. I just have to grab it. I think it's one of these. I don't know why I don't see it. I usually have a CPU meter reader that I'll run. It must not be loaded. I don't know why. This is the fan control. There it is. Okay, so I run this to keep an eye on my CPU temperature. When a CPU gets to be close to 70 degrees Celsius, you're pushing it. The Autobot really doesn't drive the CPU up so much, but it does use CPU cycles. So just keep that in mind. So I would encourage you to start off with only 5 bots. However, I'm going to ask you to create 6 clones, and there's a reason for that. I'll tell you in a moment. When you go to clone and create your first dial bot, you just go to VM, manage, and clone. Hit next, and you're going to do the current state in the virtual machine. You're going to create a full clone. Do not do linked clones. over time that link clone will use up more space than the full clone. This is the very important part of what you do now. You need to put in the path to your ScamBait VM location. So I'm going over here to VM and Flutter, and I'm going to copy this path. You want to make sure the location matches it. So I'm going to delete all that. I'm going to paste the path. And then you're going to call your first clone dialer _1. And then over here, you want to put a slash and put dialer _1. You need to use this naming convention. You can use another one, but you'll be rewriting your scripts. So I would go with my naming convention. Dialer _1, dialer _2, all the way to 6 or 20, however you want to do it. And click on finish, and it doesn't take long. It makes a clone. And once that's made, it's ready to be configured. You only have to make one quick change to it. Well, actually, there's a little more than just one. You have to get your numbers, all your SIP numbers and stuff, and I'll show you how that's done. Yeah, I know. We have Macs at work that can get real hot. Okay, so cloning is usually a lot quicker, but I'm running 3 live streams right now, and I'm probably going to get radiation from the screens. Okay, so once you've cloned your virtual machine, you're going to see a folder that's been created, and this is your hi RZ, I'm doing a tutorial on my Autobot dialer. This is what the Autobot dialer 1's config files look like. So remember how I told you had to change the shared directory? If you don't, you're going to have to go back to each one of your shared directories and manually change it. So change it on the master before you clone it. The other thing I want to mention, if you make a major change to the Autobot environment, sometimes it's best to go back and modify the master dialer and then reclone all your childs. You'll have to make that determination on your own. So with dialer 1, what you're going to do is you're going to boot it up. You're going to power it up. Believe me, this becomes easier as you do this. Right off the bat, the first thing you need to do is open up Explorer, right click on computer, go to properties, advanced system settings, and you need to change the computer name from dialer 0 to dialer 1. With dialer 2, it has to be called dialer 2. Dialer 3 has to be called dialer 3, and so on. So once you do that, you just click it and it'll restart. And all that's left to set this up for dialing is adding the SIP dialer accounts. It's all ready to go now. Of course, we only have one Autobot dialer. But I'm going to show you how that looks here in a second. So we are now ready to flood a scammer with one PhoneBot dialer, but not quite yet. We have to give it a SIP account. So that's where I'm going to bring over my notepad and show you the data entry that I've done to enable my Autobot. I have a special notepad called SIP. And this is me going around and getting phone numbers for places all around the country. I did Topeka, Kansas, Los Angeles. So I'm going to configure my dialer bot with some numbers and then show you how easy it is to start flooding. And then I'm going to introduce you to VoIP.ms. which is how I get these numbers. You have to have, if you're not aware, in order for the dialer bot to make phone calls, it has to have a SIP account, which this is one of them here. It works off of a server located at denver.voip.ms. There's a password in there, which is no longer a password, so I didn't give it away, don't worry. I admit I am clever, but I'm not a genius. I like to work crap to the nth degree, so that's what I do. Back to what I was doing. To run your bot, I'm recommending that each bot have 6 caller IDs. So I'm going to make this quick and dirty. I'm going to open up my dialer. It's already installed on the bot. And as you can see, there's nothing in there. MicroSip is a free dialer that lets you add all kinds of accounts. Like I have on my main computer, I have a UK SIP. I can call UK scammers. So if I load that up and go to settings, this has all the, or not, I mean, it's edit account. I had to put in the server name. I had to put in my username, the same server name. This is a free field and all that. I went to telnex.com and signed up to get phone numbers based in the UK. So I set all that up, and then boom, I now have an online phone. If one of my Brit friends has some numbers, I can literally dial them, and the scammer, if they were to do a trunk lookup, they'll think I'm actually in London. So that's what we're doing here. You're basically populating these numbers here. Now, in your Autobot dialer, the team I'm working with, we're still trying to find out the best configurations you can get from VoIP MS. I'll go into that in a minute, but I'm going to show you a quick and dirty way I configure my virtual machines. At the beginning, you're literally going to need to click on this and go to Add Account. And you're going to have your account information in a Word document or maybe in a notepad somewhere. I'm going to set one up real quick and show you. I have them in Notepad Plus. So I'm going to set up a number here. So I'm going to basically copy the caller ID and put it up here. You don't have to do that, but if you want to just be nifty and complete, just take the time to fill it out like that. And then I have the VoIP server, which is this here. That goes into SIP server and in domain. And then you have a username. The username is this name here. And it goes into login also. And then you have a password. So I've updated my password, so what's on my notepad is wrong. Okay, that's all you do. And now I'm online. I can make a phone call. Before I can actually call, I have to open up voice meter because it requires the voice meter to call. See, I can hear it. So I'm going to call. I can't talk to it, but see how it's ringing? You can hear it ringing.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling CC Communications. Time.
Okay, so while I have this going, let me demonstrate one of the core features of the bot. Really isn't my design. It's a website that I use called Dictation.io. So the bot will open up this website. It'll clear the dictation pad and click on start. And see how it says listening? Now I'm going to dial that number again. It's a very important part of the bot. It requires that.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling CC Communications Time and Temperature Line.
See how it's dictating it?
Sunday, November 29th.
That's how the bot knows that the scammer is saying hello. So that's why I use that. So you're gonna see that here in a minute. You're gonna see it operating like that. Scamming the scammers is more fun than a barrel of monkeys and better than monkeys with a hand grenade. Yeah, this is what my bot does. Is it's a psychological torture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick population of the microsip. This is another area that you're going to need to be familiar with. It looks like I don't know if we might have to reboot. Yeah, we have to reboot before we can do that. Let me reboot it real quick. I want to make sure that it's not going to... After you change the host, I think I did reboot. Let me double check to make sure it's going to work. Oh, I know what it is. No, this is... I keep backing down. I do this stuff all the time, so when I see a problem like that, if you don't see, if the drive Z isn't working, see how it's not working, you're going to probably have to go back to each of your preferences, and that's not the one. It's VM settings. You have to go to shared folders and tell it to be always enabled. For some reason, when you clone a machine, it automatically disables the shared folders. So when you do that, this should start to work. So now it's working, see? So after you clone the machine, make sure you go back into settings and then go to options, shared folders, and change it from disabled to always enabled. If your bot doesn't have access to Z, it's not going to run. That's funny, Jerry. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm going to go into the profile of the users and look at the microsip configuration. This little file here contains the configuration for the microsip dialer. You're going to need to become familiar with it, because once you go in and take the time to put all those numbers in, you're going to want to back those up. So I've created a handy little batch file here for you. Once you've created your SIP configuration, there's a special location on drive Z set aside for SIP configs. Okay, now I'm going to see if that batch file, if it doesn't, yeah, so there's something that I didn't create that needs to be created. I'm going to try to run it and see what it does. Yeah, so it can't do it. You need to, I'm going to update the download for the Autobot so that it automatically has dialer folders. If that dialer folder is there, it'll back up. It should back up. Let me see. Copy Z script, SIP configs, username. Oh, that's the opposite. Oh, I blew it. Okay, I got to fix that. Okay, don't download the zip file yet, or if you have the Autobot dialer zip, I got to fix this for you. Oh, there's always something wrong with what I'm doing. This is on the actual... Hold off on downloading anything until I fix it. I got to fix this batch file to be the opposite of this. You want it to back up your... This will load them. It's an important batch file, but it's not the one I wanted for this one. I just rambled. Ignore what I said. I'm going to make an improvement to where you're going to have backup SIP and restore SIP on the desktop. What I'm going to do is go grab a known configuration. Yeah, it's little things like that you miss with stuff like this. What you do with a microbrew, I don't quite understand. In my call flood directory, I have all my dialer SIP configs under here. So if I go to dialer 1, I can copy it. Oh, wait a minute. I can't copy it. My X stream locks up my... how am I going to do this then? My X... I can't copy. My XSplit gives me an Explorer error. I thought it was on my Auto AT, but it's XSplit. Let me drop into a prompt and do it. I should be able to do it manually, so I can show you the bot running. Okay, so let me go to X, CDVM. Okay, so we're going to go to call flood, scripts, SIP configs, CD dialer 1. Okay, and then I need to find the other path. So I'm going to copy star, and then let me get the other path. I found through, oh hey Star Chaser. You're late, but I'm actually just doing a demo on how to configure my Autobot dialer. What I'm doing is I'm doing a quick and dirty setup of dialer number 1. So I'm going to copy that to here. Okay, so go over to there. Okay, so I'm going to take this from Z, scripts, SIP config, dialer 1. I'm going to copy, paste it, replace. Okay, so when you've set up your SIP, it'll look something like this. You won't have UK numbers, but you'll probably have these numbers here. You need to have at least 6. That's very important. Actually, and I'm going to have a write-up on why I have 7, but we're gonna change it. You got to have 6. You want your dialer to have 6 caller IDs. Because just when I first started, I had the dialbot only use 3 caller IDs, and I found that 6 was the ideal number. So if you just keep in your memory, for each dialbot, you want 6 caller IDs. After you've programmed your dialer, all you have to do is go to your Flutter folder, go to dialer 1, and then, or not dialer 1, go to the Flutter folder, go to scripts, go to dialbot, and run Flutomatic. What I'm going to do is tell this virtual machine to dial this phone here. Okay, but before it will dial, you have to run Watchdog. So when Watchdog's running, you'll see, oh, I got to take the dialer off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang up, hang up. I told it to dial prematurely. That should dial it. Let me close this. I had to turn that off. That's how it's supposed to work. I don't have it configured right, but anyways, that's okay that you're late. That should have. I gotta find out why it didn't dial. Oh, actually, hold on. I need to look at. Flutter scripts dial bot. I gotta figure out how to keep. I gotta figure out how to get XSplit from crashing my Explorer. I don't know why it does it. I thought it was my auto IT. I thought it was this that was doing it, but it's not. It's XSplit. Okay, so I gotta open up this script real quick. I'm gonna find out if I did miss something. Okay, so I was running that path, wouldn't I? Yeah, there's no, should be a path statement. No, that should work. I'm trying to determine why. Maybe I was using the wrong one. Maybe that's why. Okay, I was using the wrong Flotomatic. I didn't realize I had the old one running. Okay. Let me copy, put it in there, run the watchdog. Okay, so it has, this should hang it up. Yeah, it's not. It says that if it's told to dial, it says that if it's told to dial and there's no number on it. Let me see what the phone text file says. I can't even open it. Okay, I'm going to have to stream my tutorials through Zoom or something until I figure out XSplit. I can't open files because XSplit is freezing my XSplit is freezing my Explorer, and I can't fix it. So I think I'm going to end the tutorial here. That's generally how it works, though. You just need to add numbers to it. So I'm going to leave the tutorial with this. It doesn't hurt to just go to voip.ms. You don't have to pay anything up front to get an account. Just log into it and explore. And I'm going to see. Cert, are you still in the stream? I got a question. Let me see if I can. Usually I can see participants. Did you put up a video on how to do VoIP? I'm going to look. I think you said you were. Oh, okay, so one of us is going to put up a video on how to configure VoIP MS. VoIP MS is a really great SIP dialer, or a SIP provider. I mean, they're so good that when you're, so I'm going to log in. They're so good. They give you more than enough to get started. For example, they have a wiki file that will show you all the soft phones that you can use with VoIP.ms. And this is how we came across microsip. Microsip's one of the smallest dialers out there. I know about Starlink. I don't think it's available in Utah yet, though. Starlink is Elon Musk's internet. Anyways, go to voip.ms and get familiar. The way it works is you enroll, you register an account, and then you fund it with $15, and then you start creating sub accounts. And as you can see here, I have 14 sub accounts that I've created. I usually I use 12 of them for my first bot, for one of my bots. Yeah, no, something like that you have to do. You would have to do as a recording. Okay, so that's really all you have to do with the Autobot dialer is you have to give it access to a SIP account. And that's what you see here. Things that it can dial. Once you do that, you can really hammer scammers. So I'm going to just see if there's one we can flood right now. I kind of doubt there will be, but good news. One of the IP addresses I gave over to my team, he says he thinks they messed up their network. So it's more than just scam baiting here. When I find out what their IP address is, I give it to one of my teammates, and they begin looking for vulnerabilities on their network. And he just told me that their network might be messed up. Yeah, I don't really have anything to flood right now. So that's it in a nutshell. You just have to download the Autobot, and then you clone it. I recommend start off with 6. You need to go in and add multiple SIP accounts. We're going to be advocating VoIP MS because it's inexpensive. And if you use the referral code that's in my video description, when you fund it $15, MicroSIP or VoIP.ms will give you an extra $10, and then I get an extra $10. It's pretty cool. So that's pretty much it for me today, folks. I have more to do on the Autobot installation HTML guide I'm creating. It's not complete, so I'll have it completed, and then you bet, mistress. Running the bot is a lot of fun, and it does have its little kinks, but it's one of the neatest scam baiting tools I've used so far, outside of my ScamBait VM. I mean, I really have, over the last 3 years, created some crap that scammers hate. And I'm glad. I have one scammer that begs me not to bot them. One of them even offered to pay me. And I told him, no, I'm not going to take payment, because if I did, the money that I'm getting is from stealing money from victims. That would be wrong. But yeah, there's a lot you can do with something as simple as five or six virtual machines, constantly dialing the scammer up and playing a crazy sound effect. They don't like it, and they will shut their number down. Okay, so I'm gonna put up my confetti and my goodbye. Oh, I gotta do the confetti last. Oh, I can't do the confetti first. I can't see my mouse when I do the confetti. It's real hard to see. There it is. And then screen dance. There we go. Okay, folks, I'm streamed out. I gotta reboot my machine, and then I'm gonna basically relax for the day. I'll do some more editing of the instructions, and maybe I'll watch a movie tonight. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to say bye. Have a good evening. You bet. You guys have a great evening. And just know that if you try my Autobot out and have trouble, you can email me. I'll even talk to you on the phone to help you get it going. If I get more people involved in doing this, the amount of effect that we'll have on scammers is untold. I mean, I'm so glad that I created my channel, because when I look at all the videos I've taken, I have over 1 terabyte of scam baiting videos that I've made over the last 3 years. That's a lot of scam baiting. So anyways, you guys are great. Thank you for coming to my stream. I'll be back on tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. Through the week, I might pop in for a lunchtime stream. This week, I probably won't, because it's another short week. On December 2 through 4, I'm having another prankathon. So this coming Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I am going to start scam baiting and streaming as early as 11 a.m. Eastern, all the way for 8 hours. So we're going to have another prankathon. I have an ICBM with on those IPs. Yeah, really. So it's going to be a big week of scam baiting. So I look forward to spending it with you guys. Have a wonderful evening.